Hi everyone. One of my all-time favorite assault mechs is of course the legendary Atlas. I absolutely love the original variant AS7-D, and I also really like the later Kuritan variant AS7-K. However, as I was mentioning this several times before on this channel, one of my least favorite Atlas's variant is this AS7-RS, which appears to be some kind of Succession Wars downgrade, and the reason is that no matter what kind of latest and greatest weapons you throw at this variant, it will never be as good as the AS7-K, the variant which appears later. Yet it's not as good in a close-range combat as the original AS7-D variant. So I've done a video on this channel about my preferred early in campaign loadout, which was this one, and I've got a decent number of kills with it. It still can be useful. I mean, it's not a terrible mech by any means. No, it's fine, but all I'm saying is that it's just not as good as AS7-D or AS7-K. Yeah, so this is my preferred early in campaign variant, because, you know, early in campaign you are not gonna have a lot of double hit sinks, and these are the weapons that you're most likely be able to find if you start your campaign, like let's say in 3015. Now I also have another preferred loadout for this variant, which is this one. I loaded it with double hit sinks and the two PPCs, and again, you know, like I was saying, once you get later into campaign, you shouldn't really worry about a AS7-RS variant. Instead, you should aim to get this AS7-K. I've also done the video about it on this channel. However, the problem is that this AS7-K appears in late 3040s. But here, this is the loadout which you can build, let's say, somewhere around 3030s, so somewhat towards the mid of your career. Now, I know I was saying earlier that Atlases in general don't take PPCs very well because they are running pretty hot, for that matter, and it's true, I do stand by that statement still. However, with the 6 of these double hit sinks, the hit dissipation is at an acceptable level. It's not great by any means. You can still overheat it, and you can still get a thermal shutdown if you're not careful, or if you're shooting everything consistently in salvo, but the hit is manageable though. You can still manage it, and you still get a pretty decent results out of this kind of configuration. So as you can see, I pretty much, you know, kept the original AC-10 burst fire, my preferred AC-10 variant for this particular chassis, and then I kept the original SRM-4. I had to downgrade the original LRM-15 to LRM-10 in order to be able to carry more double hit sinks and to have a sufficient amount of ammunition for all of these weapons. Now, as far as the upgrades go, well, all of my Atlases have this exact same set of upgrades. Again, all of these are just incremental improvements, and you shouldn't worry too much about it, but I am just doing them because I can, because I have my cantina unlocked. Anyways, so what we are gonna do, we are gonna test this build to see how many kills I will be able to get out of it in 100 difficulty level Warzone missions. So here I am in this system, in this challenging conflict zone, which requires the high reputation level, and here we've got this multiple mission contract, 100 difficulty level, the first mission of which is this Warzone with a fairly small combat area. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take this contract. So obviously I'm gonna take this Atlas RS variant, the one that I've just shown, and for my Lancemates, as usual, I will be assigning them with this AS7-K. Actually, let me quickly show you their loadout once again. I've done a video on this mech before. This is my preferred configuration for this AS7-K variant, and as far as the upgrades go, it's pretty much the same stuff as on my mech. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and take this mission and see how I am going to do with it today.
Attention, prepare for battle mech departure. Doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
It looks like
Some kind of interference already.
Their survival is not our priority, but there's always numbers in a combat zone.
We should do what we can
to help them out. They will make earning our combat bonus all the easier the longer they stay in the fight. Taking heavy damage.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Who would put Urban Mech in a 100 difficulty level mission?
Commander, you've got the Ops Force's attention. They are converging on your position. Brace for hostile contact.
Sure.
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon. Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Target acquired.
Oh wow, Atlas AS7-D variant.
Focusing our fire on target.
Offline.
Yeah, wasn't careful enough. Well, this is exactly what I've been talking about, so you have to be very careful with your hit
Enemy destroyed.
while piloting this kind of operation.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
Just lost a component. No mercy.
Forming on you.
New target, Shadowhawk. Target acquired. New target, Orion. Target acquired.
Group target acknowledged.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile. New target, Centurion.
Receiving heavy fire.
Target destroyed. New target, Stalker. Incoming missile.
Firing capability.
Incoming missile.
Beginning ejection procedure.
Target destroyed.
Wow. I can't believe I took so much damage already. Where are my Lancemates?
Took that one down with a headshot. Nice shooting. On your trail, Commander.
Where are my Lancemates? What are they all doing over there?
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
We just started the mission and I already like have my half of my armor gone.
Moving into you.
That's not good. That's not good.
Nav point received. Let's move.
Incoming missile.
Tango eliminated.
Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm at your designated position.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
Nav point reached. Forming on you. Nav point received. Let's move. With you.
New target, Warhammer. Incoming missile.
Too far for the SRMs.
I lost the component, but I must fight on.
Incoming missile.
Enemy mech down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's all the kills we need, Commander. Stay as long as you like. The pickup is available at the extraction site when you're ready.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick anything up because this will restock my ammo, which is not quite
Incoming missile.
realistic.
New target, Cyclops.
back to your 6. Target received. Engaging. Target is down.
Target destroyed.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Target acquired. New target, rifleman. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Well placed kill shot, my friend. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, my armor isn't looking very well at this point. I might have to get out soon. Maybe I should be a little bit more proactive in terms of using my Lancemates at this point, because they are in a pretty good shape still. It looks like I took most of the hits.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Go after the rifleman.
Target destroyed.
additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
We're moving into position.
Target acquired.
Mercenary skull has just lost a component.
Copy that. Let's move. Hostile mech ahead.
Target acquired.
Holding at nav point. Holding at your waypoint. Roger location.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
My mech is going critical. This hot corridor.
Target
Scrub one.
critical.
Falling in behind you.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
Mech spotted.
All units. Hostile mechs inbound.
Mech tango down. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Coordinating our attack. Grid location received. We're Oscar Mike.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
Target Victor. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Holding at that point. Holding at your waypoint. Enemy mech down. That killed reactor is about to go.
Acquired. Incoming missile. New target trebuchet. Heat critical.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
System offline.
Yeah, I think one of my heat sinks got destroyed, so I'm having
New target grasshopper.
less heat dissipation.
Target received. Engaging.
Target destroyed.
Tango eliminated.
Yeah, I'm pretty beating up at this point, so let's probably get out here. So I have only 24 rounds of ammunition left of this AC-10 burst fire. Let's actually send... Let's send my Lancemates over there, let them fight.
Mech spotted.
New target, Battlemaster.
Confirmed. Moving as a unit, Commander.
Target acquired. New target.
Holding location. Holding a designated grid location. Requested location.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Ammo low. Target destroyed.
Alright, let's get out here.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Yeah, I can't fight anymore, so only 12 rounds of AC-10 burst fire is left,
You are the commander. Let's
and
move.
I'm not in a good shape.
Following your lead, Commander. We're on the move.
Atlas. Incoming missile.
Heavy metal spotted.
I guess we'll have to finish this guy's off.
Target
Oh
acquired.
man.
Target destroyed.
Tango down.
New target.
Repositioned. Waiting for further. Mayday! Component lost! Need defensive support!
Target destroyed.
Falling in behind you.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter.
One of my Lancemates has lost something.
Mission complete, Commander. Let's go home.
Yeah, this mission was fairly tough. We've got a couple of king crabs and then a couple of atlases. Oh yeah. Probably buy this stuff. This. Double hit sinks. Alright, well, 21 mech kills, not bad at all, not bad at all. This guy's injured, that's too bad, and he's lost an arm. Why is he injured though? It doesn't make any sense. He didn't lose a torso, I thought it's gonna be worse than that. But he's got a decent number of kills. Yes, so this loadout works as well. Let's assess the damage now. Let's see. So this is going to be just an armor. Yep, just an armor. Then this one. Yeah, also just an armor. And then this one. Yeah, that's because he's lost that arm. Let's see. What's going on? Yeah, so he's lost this entire arm. That includes the AMS. But everything else, you know, is fine. So why is he injured? Why this pilot is injured? Doesn't make any sense. Not sure why. Okay, and then me, yeah, I was in a pretty bad shape, although I didn't lose anything besides the heatsink. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, well, there you go. So this is the loadout, sort of like a mid-campaign loadout by mid-3030s. You already should have some double heatsinks in your inventory, and this is what you can do. As you saw, it still runs hard. Just like I was saying, Atlases in general, they don't like PPCs. They don't take them very well because PPCs make them running pretty hard. But it's manageable nevertheless. You can still, you know, deal with this kind of heat dissipation. And what I like about this particular build is that I had never, you know, I was never had to worry about running out of ammunition. This is plenty enough of ammunition. It's like 120 rounds of the AC-10 ammunition, then this LRM ammo. It's like you can shoot it 88 times with the 2 tons of LRM ammo. Yeah, so it's plenty enough. It's plenty enough. As a matter of fact, if you're not looking to, let's say, do this Warzone missions using this build, you can even replace 1 ton of AC-10 ammo and 1 ton of LRM ammo for additional 2 double heat sinks, and that should help with this you know, heat dissipation for these PPCs. That could be an option, but then you will have to watch your ammo consumption very carefully though. Alright, so there we go. This is my preferred mid-campaign or mid-career kind of build for AS7-RS, and once again, once you get later into campaign, you should aim for this AS7-K instead, because again it's a far superior variant to this AS7-RS. Like I was saying, no matter what kind of latest and greatest weapons you throw at this AS7-RS, it will never be as good as AS7-K. So that's pretty much, you know, my final verdict about this variant. Nevertheless, you can still get some, you know, pretty good use out of this variant if you're like early or mid into your career or campaign. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and until the next one, have a nice day.